That was Major Lazer and Justin Bieber with Cold Water. Goes from the Eagle on Wave 89, serving America's Best in studio. Right now, I've got Ellen Ice from Kadena FSS, and this is a very special edition of the What's Up Kadena show segment that we started together. So,
oh, was it together?
Yes.
Or was I like, Luke, I want to do this show, and it happened
and
to
I
be
was
with
like,
you.
well, that's awesome. Let's do it.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Did that trigger you a little bit?
It did. You just stole my brainchild, but that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, like how this could be on AFN as well. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
I know. I don't really get that.
But as I was saying, I was doing this awesome intro for you, and you just ruined the
so
whole
sorry.
thing.
Okay, start
It's
over.
kind of the best thing about my Ellen and I's relationship is
Sure.
we always roast each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
And today we're gonna be roasting each other with paint involved. So we're gonna see how this is going to go. Hopefully, it doesn't end up with paint all over the studio. My boss would kill me.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm kind of thinking it would be worth it.
It's going to stop. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Okay, so What's Up Kadena? It's your child. So
Thank
what
you.
is
Not
What's
yours,
Up Kadena?
Not ours.
Okay.
Mine.
Yes, you have full custody.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So, What's Up Kadena is a weekly show that you guys, AFN, are graciously allowing us to put on the air. For real, though, we super appreciate it. And from 18th FSS, we have so many activities and programs that never see the light of day because folks just don't know they're there. We have so much that there's only so much we can put in Venture or, out on flyers, digital signage, that kind of thing. So every week we're focusing on kind of a different subject, and this week is food and nightlife. Every single month we have anywhere between like 7 and 9 restaurants who do LTOs.
Which is a limited time offer.
There you go. I was
that's one of my pet peeves. Okay, so we're gonna go into sort of before we get into the LTO.
Okay.
Being in the military, I have a lot of different service friends. Okay, so we go out and hang out, and they're like, complaining or whatever about their lives, and they're like, yeah, I did this 2JZ and I did this LMFAO and all this kind of stuff.
Is that what they
and like,
did?
I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
like I have no idea what you're saying because I am in a different branch. So yeah, just spell it out for me. So LTO, it's a limited time offer, and I bet a bunch of people's ears perked up. Yes, I'm talking to you. Your ear perked up, and you heard food, and we are not lying. And this includes pancakes too. So who does not
include pancakes?
Who does not like pancakes?
But I'm telling you right now that 99% of people would know what LTO stood for,
I don't know.
especially in the context of like a sale or a special.
I don't know. I think it's one of those. I think it's one of those words or acronyms where you're just like one person knows what it is and they think it's everybody. They're like, you know what I mean?
All right. Well, this has been fun. Should we
So,
talk about food? Because
yes,
I'd rather talk about
we should talk
that.
about food.
Okay.
Yes. So
Cool.
pancakes.
You want to start with pancakes?
Pancakes for sure.
Okay. Well, so fun fact: every dish on here I get to try before anyone else because we get to do special photo shoots with them.
You're like Guy Fieri.
Listen, for FSS, that should be like under my name tag. Oh, I'm not wearing my name tag. Anyways.
Who are you again?
Yeah, right. Ellen. Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's fine. It's fine.
so pancakes, red, white, and blueberry.
Yes. So the red. Can you guess what the red is?
I'm gonna
on
guess
pancakes?
strawberries.
Yes, strawberry puree. Very sugary,
Hmm.
very delicious. Blueberries, and then the white, of course, is a giant mound of whipped cream. So that's at Cafe Latte and the Officers Club. So if you walk into the Officers Club, you're going to keep going past the customer service desk, and Cafe Latte will be on your left. And if you hit the Weekender Lounge, you've gone too far. Turn around. Go back to Cafe Latte.
Awesome. So there's also one for an LTO for the people that like Carnegie's, which is a sandwich.
Yes.
Is it an original sandwich? Is that like a known sandwich, or is that just a cafe latte?
So
thing?
a pastrami sandwich, yes, but I believe that Cafe Latte got a little extra with this.
Nice. And so what is a Carnegie?
So it's an oversized pastrami sandwich. Unfortunately, this is not high on my list because I do not enjoy rye bread, but that is like a staple of
Right
this.
now, someone is clenching their fists. They're
I
like, how could
know.
someone not like rye bread?
Sourdough is the best, that's why. But a pastrami sandwich is traditionally on rye bread, and it's also with a golden mustard. So that is what the Carnegie is.
You know,
for
regular
cafe latte.
mustard is fine. I almost said mustard because
I like
we are
it.
talking about some fancy things right now.
Sure.
But, regular mustard, But what you throw the word golden in front of
It's
it,
special.
it's probably the same thing, isn't it?
No.
Not at all?
Stop. I can't reveal my secrets.
Oh, okay.
So those were both at Cafe Latte in the Oak Club.
So we're going to move to a different location. And this is one, I live right across the street from the Scotia Rocker, which I've never been in there, honestly, but I heard it was sort of like a casino in a way, right?
Listen.
Apparently they have salads.
Scotia's got a vibe all of its own. Not a lot of people know about it. I really like it.
Is it for hipsters?
It's for people who like to gamble
Same
and
thing.
play darts and pool. Scotia, actually, of all the places to eat on Kadena, Scotia is this hidden gem.
Are you serious?
Yes. I'll tell you about their LTO first, but they have something else on the menu that is my favorite thing I can eat on Kadena. So it's actually not quite a salad. It's called a somen salad, and that's noodles, not lettuce. So it's noodles with chili peppers, edamame, sesame oil, soy sauce, and your choice of shrimp or chicken. So obviously it's like an Asian fusion type dish. When we photographed this, it was with shrimp and the sauce that you can pour over it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It was so good.
Super good.
Yeah,
I thought
so
you were
good.
more of a shrimp person. I'm more of a chicken person myself.
I'm a chicken person.
Oh, really?
That's
okay.
why I was talking about the sauce, but that's fine. No, fun fact, of all the things I used to love when I was a kid, I loved shrimp, and I just ate them too much, and I can't eat them anymore. That's not a thing. I know. Sad day. But, oh my gosh, my favorite thing on Scotia Rocker's menu, and most people don't even know that Scotia Rocker serves food. They have no idea. They have a full
had no
kitchen.
idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a jalapeno, cream cheese, grilled cheese.
Whoa.
With bacon.
Mine was just blown.
It's literally so good. It's on super thick, Texas toast. I think it's served with French fries too, and it's a really awesome price. So it's good stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Well, it sounds kind of like a late night snack, honestly. There's so many random things that were just compiled onto that sandwich, but it probably really works.
Those are all beautifully put together. That is not random at all, and I'm somewhat offended. Next time, you know what? Next month when we do our food segment, in August, I'll bring you one.
You'll bring me one?
Yeah, you have to try it.
I would love to bless the whole island of Okinawa with me smacking my lips to some grilled cheese.
Perfect.
Awesome. Well, so the moment I've been waiting for. This is a question I have been, thinking about ever since I saw this on the sheet.
Okay.
What? You have an ice cream truck?
Yeah. So we are super stoked about this. So when I first came onto marketing 18 months ago, we were hearing whispers about this truck.
Hey, we're gonna get an ice cream truck.
That's pretty much exactly what it was.
Truck.
Yes.
And then now
it's taken a year and a half, but it's here. It's called Okie Scoops. Our own Madison actually created the inspiration for the design. So if you've seen the truck around, it's really cool.
Beautiful. It's really beautiful.
It's
sprinkles everywhere.
Sprinkles.
Yeah.
Yep. Little waffle cone texture.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty legit. So today was its very first day in rotation on Kadena Air Base. So yay.
Yeah, I saw you guys put up a video actually of her doing one of her food
Kadena
segments.
Eats.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So who was that next to her? Was that the?
That's our commander.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I didn't want to say the wrong thing, but he seemed to really like it.
Yeah, it's the 18th FSS commander, Colonel Eddie. Shout out to him. We love him. He's about to leave us, actually. His change of command is tomorrow.
Well, hopefully he can grab a scoop of ice cream.
That's exactly. We had to get Okie Scoops out there before he left because he was super pumped about it.
Yeah, so you can find out more information about that on your Facebook page, correct?
Yes. So there's actually a Kadena Food Trucks Facebook page, and there's one for Okie Scoops as well. And then, of course, because we're super obsessed with it right now, you can also find it on our main Facebook page, Kadena Force Support Squadron. But there are two different routes that are very important to note. So on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the truck will be going through Washington Heights, Clark Vista, Merrick Park, Jennings, and Beeson. And that is the freeze route. And the sprinkles route, can you guess who named that?
Madison. Yeah. There we go.
There
Sweet.
it is. There. Tuesdays and Thursdays. So that's Stillwell Park, Sturley Heights, North Terrace, Terrace Heights, Sybil Manor, and Kadena Heights. So they'll be running those routes every other day from the 15th of July till the 2nd of August. And that's so everyone can get a jump on their ice cream. It's so hot. It's so hot. Like, we need this truck. And we got it. And everything's fine now.
Thank God.
I know.
Kadena FSS got an ice cream truck. Seriously.
We had a black flag advisory. Before I even got to work, there was a black flag advisory. And I was like, no.
And then
You
the
know how
black
I
flag
feel.
was like, yes.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Well, we're going to go to a short commercial break, and then when we get back, we're going to be doing the thing that I've been looking forward to the most. I'm going to be painting, and so is Ellen, and we're going to be talking about how cool we feel that we are being artistic here at the AFN studios. As always, you're listening to Eagle on Wave 89, serving America's best. Here are those messages for you, and then we get right back into the music. 89 degrees, partly cloudy, and look like it's going to get down to a low of 80 degrees tonight with chances of it being mostly cloudy for your Tuesday with a high of 88. And like Ellen Ice said, she was seeing black flag conditions very early on in the day today, so be looking out for that. Make sure you're drinking water, taking care of yourself. And so taking care of yourself is, not just drinking water. It's not just eating healthy. It's doing things that could, relieve some stress. Well, maybe you are one of the people just like Ellen Ice who likes to paint in their off time. I haven't painted in a long time, so maybe this will spark some kind of crazy hobby in me. But I am about to start painting for the first time in a while. And yes, swimming is awesome. So yeah, what are we painting for? I know you didn't just bring this in for me to just kind of,
I feel like you really did think that until I was like, Luke, it's for a reason. And the reason is the arts and crafts shut-in. So this is just a side note. This is, those people who do Rubik's Cubes while there was this weather girl I worked with. And while she was on air doing the weather, she would solve a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, we actually have someone in the office. His name is Lance Corporal Russell. He's actually, if you've been listening to all of these newscasts during the day today, that is his voice. And it is so upsetting to him when someone messes with his Rubik's Cubes. He has this OCD thing to where if he looks at a unsolved Rubik's Cube, he has to solve it. And so I totally understand that. And I've messed with him so many times with it.
Well, so where I was getting with that is that we are going to go beyond that talent, and we are going to paint and be live on air at the same time.
I've been painting this whole time.
How does it look, though? Do you like my gloves?
Honestly,
I'm so ready now.
Yeah, you have gardening gloves on right now, and I don't really understand why.
It's my other hobby. I just got my nails done, Blue.
Oh,
Don't call me out
sorry.
Like that.
Yeah,
That was
same
weird.
here. I got my nails done as well.
So the arts and crafts shut-in is why we are painting live on air right now. And that is happening the 2nd of August from 7 until midnight. So we're talking about it now because you do have to sign up prior. And those sign-ups are from now until July 31st, which is, I believe, about 2 weeks away, give or take. So this is about 3 weeks away. So this is in our nightlife section because I know you were like, why are we painting as nightlife?
Nightlife, duh.
Listen, I'm sure
I'm going to tell you this honestly. We have a different
rocker.
Yeah, we have a different style of nightlife, you and I.
Well, that's why I'm painting a cat, because my style of nightlife is Netflix and hang out with my cat.
Maxwell Todd.
Guppy, Thalls-Ice. Yes.
Nice.
So this is for ages 18 and over. So that's a little different because you think arts and crafts, you normally think family-related stuff. But
this is an all-out rager.
This is an arts. It's an arts and crafts rager. There. Why didn't we market it like that? We should have consulted you.
I would have shown up.
Ready to go. Yeah. So it's from 7 until midnight. And a lot of folks don't know that arts and crafts and auto hobby are actually under the same umbrella. So while there are some artistic type classes, like what we're painting right now, which is a bisque painting. So we actually got to go, and thank you to Arts and Crafts for providing us with supplies to do this on air.
Oh, yeah. Super big shout out to them. I am thoroughly enjoying this.
Are you having a blast? Good. just for you. So that's one of their classes. You can do painting like this and choose a bisque. You can also do upcycling. Do you have any idea what that is?
Let me guess. So you are getting...
Oh, I just painted his collar.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you painted the microphone. I was about to, be in trouble, yes.
Well.
So
I'm
late night
everything.
cycling. Late night cycling.
Upcycling.
What is that?
I wanted you to guess.
Where you are cycling up a hill.
You've never heard of upcycling for like people like refinishing like old furniture or old like decor.
That, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I've never heard of
Right. Well, they are going to have a class on that, which is actually pretty hard to do. It's a lot of distressing, sanding, painting, all that kind of stuff, which is pretty interesting for those folks who like to kind of get crafty in the home. And then they are also going to do something in their woodwork shop, which is pretty cool. They have this entire wood carpentry workshop. And then you can also create a frame. So
That's
they
awesome.
have frameworks in there, and they'll teach you how to like frame and mat your own pictures, which also actually is a lot more difficult than you think it would be.
Yeah, no, I actually was talking to someone the other day, and they like going to a frame shop somewhere around Okinawa to do like shadow boxes and stuff like that. Do they hook you up over there at the arts
they
and
do
crafts
that for sure. I can't tell you how many times we've like called over there as marketing. We're like, we need this really obscure thing like mounted or fixed or framed, and they super hook us up.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so I mentioned the auto hobby connection earlier, and one more class that's going to be happening that night is basically learning new mechanical skills from a pro over at Auto Hobby. So there are limited spaces available, especially for that one, because of the stalls. Like they only have so many stalls to work on cars. So they will have a car set up there, stuff like oil changes, routine checks, that kind of stuff. If you're curious and, want to find out more, why not do it where there's pizza and drinks provided?
Whoa. So cars, pizza, and drinks.
You like that? How
That's
I just
super
dropped
cool.
that in there?
No, it's a good thing. So, as everybody should know, is if you work on your car yourself, you're probably going to save a little bit of extra money.
If you know what you're doing.
Yeah, and so that's a great class. So if you want to pick up a little bit more skills, where as if you would go, let's say, take it to a shop for an oil change, you can do it for a couple dollars less if you do it on your own. So super cool. And you get the satisfaction that you got a job well done.
Listen.
Until the car just utterly destroys itself.
I'm struggling right now because Maxwell Todd is this beautiful shade of grayish blue that I am just not doing him justice. It's stressing me out, but it's fine. We're doing great.
Yeah, well, okay, so do you want
something more nightlife feel?
Yeah, we want some more nightlife.
Listen,
I want to rage with my smartphone.
But thank you, Arts and Crafts. We love you.
Yeah, thank you, Arts and Crafts. You're awesome.
So smartphone trivia.
Smartphone trivia.
Have you been to it before?
I have not.
Oh, you should totally go. It's a blast because just kind of like with food and stuff too, I love Hanabi's food. I feel like they have
best
good
chicken
like
tenders.
We've talked about this.
Yes.
I really like their calamari too, and their garlic parmesan fries. Sorry, can you tell I'm hungry? It just hit me. So Hanabi's every Thursday you can do smartphone trivia. And that's from 7 p.m. till about 9 p.m. And you do need a minimum of 8 participants in order for this to happen. Otherwise, they'll be like, no, we're not giving money away just because you guys showed up. But, so it's teams of 4. And there are some pretty legit prizes, like a lot of money you can win just for some trivia.
That's super cool.
Yeah, and so as I mentioned, it is teams of 4. So I know I didn't match it, Luke. It's not the right shade. I had to remix.
Okay,
so I know a lot of folks will plan this as their shop. Like they'll all, meet up together. At Hanabi's, and that'll be like their team of 4, or they'll split up or whatever. So it is free if you're a club member, which is also awesome. If you aren't a club member, it's a small price to pay for some pretty big payoffs. So that's every Thursday at Hanabi's and the Rocker Enlisted Club.
And you can get a chance to win some awesome prizes, including money.
Like money.
Yeah, that's super cool. Well, that has been the What's Up Kadena segment.
We're out of
I know
time.
we are out of time. I've had a blast.
Maxwell's
How is
not
your
painted
Maxwell
yet.
doing?
Well, look, I painted across the fish
Wow.
and on the collar. I know
That is super cool.
I'm stressed.
This is what my skull looks like right now. It's turning
Put it
into
over
something.
there so we can see it.
It's turning into something.
There we go.
And it will be finished probably within the the radio show.
Why did you pick that?
Why did I pick? Okay,
Yeah, 'cause
because
you
I'm from
had options.
Texas. I'm from Texas, and everybody has a cow skull, laying
Longhorns, right?
around their house. So
Yeah.
I was gonna put this in my pad, just to remind me of
Put a
home.
magnet on the back. That'd be cool.
That would
I
be
think we
cool.
can make it work.
Yeah, I could put that on
Do
my refrigerator
Do it.
or my car, whatever. I could put. You know what? I could mount this on the grill of my cube.
Please.
I know you can't see this whenever you're listening to this, but we're
you'll
talking
see it
about
later.
a 2-inch skull. I'm gonna be mounting it on my
Hold
cube.
it over here with your right hand. Later, when we post
Yes.
this as a podcast, there you go.
Look at
Folks
that.
can see that. Look at it.
That is awesome. Would you look at that? Have you seen that video? That's a good. Is
No,
that
I
Zach
don't.
Galifianakis?
Galifianakis.
I can't say his name.
Well,
for
you
the
can't
rest
say
of my
Hagerstrom
life.
like they're so.
Well, yeah. So that was Ellen Ice, and that was the What's Up Kadena the show, and we will be on here every Monday at 4:30. So catch us on the next edition. We're actually going to go to Gorilla Chop this week. We'll talk about it on the air next week. As always, you listen to the Eagle on Wave 89, serving America's best. I've got some Foster the People for you. Will sit next to me. Enjoy.